Thanks, Mr. President. My question is to the Minister representing the Treasurer. Got the right question there. With oil, petrol and diesel prices skyrocketing in the wake of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, Victoria has to play its role in this, the biggest international energy supply shock since the 1970s, by reducing its demand for imported oil, petrol and diesel. Will the government take up the challenge in this energy crisis and immediately revoke its unwise and unpopular electric car tax in order to urgently increase the uptake of electric vehicles in Victoria?
Minister Symes.
Thank you, President, and Mr Hayes, thank you for your question. I will pass that on to the Treasurer for response, although I think, as you'd appreciate, we canvassed those issues quite thoroughly in this place, because I was sitting there doing it. Indeed, it's the government's providing a lot of incentives and support for people to take up electric vehicles, and that is certainly an endeavour that we are committed to. But in relation to your question, it would be prudent for me to provide that to the Treasurer so that he can respond to you in writing.
Mr Hayes on a supplementary.
Thanks, Mr. President, and thank you, Minister. My question goes to the second part of what you were talking about. What other measures is the government considering to encourage our citizens to purchase electric cars, such as government department procurement policies for electrical vehicles, cutting the cost of public transport, etc., so we can achieve the urgent goal of reducing demand for oil, diesel and petroleum products in Victoria?
Minister.
Thank you, President. And Mr Hayes, my information is that the purchase or take-up of electric vehicles has tripled in just the past 12 months. So we know that Victorians are very interested in the benefits of electric vehicles, not only to the environment but also to their hip pocket. And there are a range of incentives that the government has. And in relation to any further details, I'll leave that for the Treasurer to add to his response to your first question.
Minister Statement, Minister Symes.